Alright, so here I am again, you guys. This is going to be my first tutorial ever. I was actually going to film a haul, however, one of my boxes hasn't arrived yet. I've got one of my boxes in the mail. I got some other stuff in the mail that I wanted to show you guys that I've gotten, but I didn't get them yet. So I'll probably save that for maybe next week's video or the week after that, depending on how long it takes me to receive my other box. But I decided that I'll film a tutorial for you guys because I did say that I wanted to try and do one video a week for you guys. So I decided to make my first tutorial this look, which is kind of my everyday look for school because, you know, like I've mentioned in the previous video, I go to school for nursing. So I don't like to do really, really bright makeup because I don't think it's appropriate. But I do still like to wear it because, like I said, makeup is my second love. So I do try to wear it, you know, every day. But sometimes I skip a day because I get lazy. But for the most part, this is something that I do. I do usually neutral eyes for school. But this is one way that I like to turn my neutral eye into, you know, a fun little look without making it too dramatic. So it looks just like this. And if you guys want to see how I accomplish this look. Alright, so now as you guys can see, I do have one of my eyes done, which will be this one. So that's what that's the look we're going for on this eye. So now to start off the eye look, I'm going to take a concealer, and this one's by L'Oreal. It's the L'Oreal Paris Visible Lift, and this one is in the color Fair, as you guys can see right there. Okay, and so this is one of those little clicky pens. So I'm going to click it up. I already have some in there from when I use it on this side, so I'm going to just use whatever is still on this little brush. And we're just going to put it all over the eye like so. Okay, so just like that. And then we're just going to blend that out. Now, you can use another one that I sometimes use for this when I'm not using the concealer. I don't feel like using that concealer. Is the Benefit Stay Don't Stray, because it's also kind of like a concealer. It's like a concealer primer. So that also works really good for this look. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to use that one. Okay, and then I also like to obviously set that because it is a concealer. And I'm going to use, to set that, I'm going to use an eyeshadow. And the eyeshadow I'm going to use is this Wet n Wild one. And it is just Brulee. So if you guys can see that in the back. And it's just like a cream skin tone color. Looks just like that. Okay, so I'm going to just take that on this big fluffy brush. This one's by Essence of Beauty from like CVS. So it's just like a big angled fluffy brush. And I'm going to just take it on this part. So I'll show you guys right now. Just take it just like that. So we're going to take some like that. And then we're going to put it just the same way we put the concealer, just all over your eye up to the brow bone and everything. So just cover that whole space. If you need to put some more, which I think I do on the lid part, you can always take some more. You just want to put enough to cover everything up. So I'm just gonna, I like doing this because it just makes everything look nice and even, stuff like that. Even sometimes when I'm just doing eye look, I start with this because it makes me feel like I have just a blank slate that I can just do whatever with. Now, you can leave it like this, but I actually like to define my crease a little bit. So I use like a light brown kind of color to define it. So the palette that I'm going to use for that part is this Avon palette that I bought like over a year ago. It looks just like this, and it's in the color Paradise Green. If you guys can see that right there, I don't know, maybe it's a little dark. There it goes. And it's the 8-in-1 palette, and the name of it is Paradise Green. So the colors look just like that. Okay. And then the color that I'm going to use to define my crease is actually this one right here. Let me just hold it this way better. It's going to be this color right here. So it's just like a nice brown color that isn't too dark. That's going to make my crease really dark. It's light enough to just kind of give it a shadow in a way. So I'm going to just take that using this e.l.f. Contour brush. It looks just like this. And I'm going to just pack a little bit of that on the tip of the brush. And then I'm going to put it on my crease like so. So I just take it lightly because I don't want to put it like all over, and just start blending it into the crease. I like to put it slightly on the brow bone, but not too much. I focus it on the crease, and then I just put it, I connect it a little bit with my corner like this. And just stay on that crease and then blend it out. Make sure there's no harsh lines. And if you need more, you can always put more. You can put as much as you want. That basically makes you happy or suits you. So just grab just a little bit more. And again, focus it on that crease. So now once you got something like this, I'm going to go back with my larger brush that I used for my wet and my shadow. And then I'm not going to add any color. It still has a little bit there. And I'm going to just kind of drag it over this to just blend it out, this line. And blend it out more. And then even down here. So we're going to have something that looks like that. As you can see, you have the shadow and then you have that brown right in there. Okay? And so that's my neutral look. However, I like to add some pop of color sometimes. So as you can see, I did that over here. And for my pop of color, I'm going to use these LA Color shadows. Well, not these ones, just two out of them. But these are my LA Colors. They're from the Trio little palettes. I just, however, popped them out and turned them into like a little palette so I can have them all in one little area and not have just stacks of palettes. But the ones that we're going to use, let me just take them out real quick. The ones that we're going to use for this look is this purple one, this bright purple one. Looks like that. And then this pink one, which looks like that. So I'm going to start with the purple one, and I'm going to take, I'm going to do this using this e.l.f. brush. It's a concealer brush, but I just call it a little detail brush. As you can see, it says concealer. But I call it a little detailer brush because it's really tiny like this. But I'm going to start with the purple one. So I'm going to take it on the tip of this brush. Just pack it on the tip really nicely. And this, for this part, you can use as much as you want. If you want it really, really vibrant or bright, obviously you're going to use more. I like it kind of in the middle. I like it bright, but not like extra bright, because I do wear this to school, and I'm going to nursing school, so I don't want to be like, woo, bright colors. But anyways, we're going to take this right on the end of this, of the bottom lash line, right here. So we're going to just take it right in there and just kind of meet in the middle. So just kind of build it up as much as you want. So we start at the very end, brush it in and in to the middle. I'm going to get a little bit more to make it a little bit more vibrant, excuse me, and meet in the middle. Now it's going to have a little bit of fallout. With these I have a little bit of fallout, but they're easy to clean up, so I really don't mind this fallout. Doesn't too much stick. So that's what that's going to look like. As you guys can see, it's on the end, and then you guys can see the fallout. But then I'm going to clean this brush off on like a little tissue or towel. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with the pink. So just take that on the tip of this, the same exact brush, or your little detail brush. And we're going to go on the inner side of the, or the inner part of your bottom lash line. So just like this. And then we go in the middle and just kind of blend that out with the purple to make it nice. Put a little bit more. And there you go. So I like to use this, I like to use color because I have colored eyes. So I think when I use color, it makes my eyes pop a little bit. So it's kind of fun. But as you guys can see, I just, with the little fan brush, I took the fallout off. So we have what looks like this now. Okay, and then before I do my eyeliner and my mascara, I'm going to put some white eyeliner on my bottom waterline. And this is just by Rimmel. It's a soft coal white eyeliner. So we're just going to put that on the bottom lash line. Not too dark, because sometimes I think it looks funny if you have like a visible white line on your lash line. But just enough to where you can see that you've lightened that lash line to make your eyes pop. Just a little. So just like that. Okay, and then your next step is going to be your eyeliner and mascara. So I'm going to come back and then let you guys see the finished product. So now here's the finished product. Both eyes are done. And I just think it's a fun way to turn a neutral eye into like a fun neutral eye without being so dramatic, so bright, so kind of, you know, like dramatic makeup. You know what I mean? So, you know, I wear this sometimes to school and stuff like that, along with other neutral eyes. I think I've done maybe like one bright eye and stuff like that, but that's for class. Usually if I go to like clinicals, which is when we go to the hospital and work, I don't do anything really, really bright. I do something neutral like this or something like that. But, yeah, I just think it's a fun spin on a neutral look and adding a nice little pop of color. It makes your eyes pop, especially if you have colored eyes like me, or if you wear contacts. I think it's just a cool way to make your eyes pop and stuff like that without being too dramatic. So yeah, all I did was I lined my eyes, and I used my favorite eyeliner, which is the L'Oreal Linear Intense. And I use my mascara, which is, I actually use two. I always use two because I'm weird like that. But I use the L'Oreal Voluminous and the CoverGirl Lash Blast. And so, I also wanted to mention that when I do this look sometimes, because I do it when I go out, and I like to make it more dramatic when I go out. So to make it more dramatic, I use glitter liner on top of, obviously, on top of the eyeshadow. I'll put the eyeshadow and then I'll add a glitter liner like this. These are the only two I have because these are the only two I really like. So I'll use this purple one, or I'll use this green one. This green one is really, really nice. It's really bright. But I'll even show you guys a little swatch. But I will use these over the shadows to add even a brighter pop. But like I said, I only do that when I'm going out, you know, because it is really, really glittery and bright, but it's really, really pretty. I'll probably do a tutorial showing you guys how I like to use this glitter liner to make my shadow pop. You can even use it. I haven't done it yet, but I'm pretty sure you can even use it on the lid to add some sparkle to your lash color. But that is what that's what the colors look like. As you can see, the purple and the green. Over some eyeshadow, it looks really, really nice. The color and the glitter pops really, really, really bright. So I mean, that's another fun way to make a neutral eye into a different fun, you know, look. So thanks you guys for watching. It's my first tutorial ever, and I'm so excited. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.